So the first office you should be aware of is the White House Counsel's office, which is the office full of lawyers at the White House. They're responsible for a lot of things on behalf of the president, but part of their responsibility includes advising on the legal implications of policy considerations. So what does the Constitution have to say within the context of the First Amendment about religious exercise is something that certainly comes across the desks of attorneys in that office. Another entity that you should be aware of, and frankly, I think a lot of people aren't even aware exists, is the Domestic Policy Council. This was created in 1993 by executive order of President Clinton, and they're responsible for developing and implementing the president's policy agenda. So they have staff, much like a congressional office has staff that are tasked with certain portfolios of issues. The Domestic Policy Council has staff that focus on specific issues on policy in the same way. And a third really important office, particularly when it comes to the regulatory agenda of an administration, is OIRA, or the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs. Would not be a government conversation if I did not throw a lot of acronyms at you today. So I'll try to be careful to spell them all out. But OIRA is a part of the Office of Management and Budget with the White House, and they're responsible for regulatory control. So they review all of the proposed and final regulatory proposals that are coming up from the federal agencies. They do have the ability to make changes throughout that process. They meet with people who have an interest in the outcome of a potential rule. And so that's another really important office in the road to a regulation being finalized and printed in the Federal Register. We'll get into that more in a little bit.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more finance, governance, and fundraising news and insights for your church or ministry.